Hi everybody, this video is about all the silly things I see out in the Twisties. So right here I'm demonstrating what I see a lot. So they move their butt off the seat, but their head is pretty much dead center and they're just all crossed up and they're going at such a slow pace there's no need to do any of this crap. And this is exactly what they look like, just like I just showed you, just like that. I see that all the time. This rider is, I see this a lot, improper line selection. So you see I'm about to go right, I'm diving way in too early. I'm just hugging the line, I'm limiting my vision. My line selection is just all jacked up. Another blind right-hand corner, I'm just diving in way too early. Hugging the line, way too close to the yellow line, going over the yellow line. So this is all jacked up line selection. You're adding so much more risk for no reason. Way too close to the yellow line on left-hand turns. Very, very common. I see this a whole bunch. This rider is moving upper body so aggressively too fast. They move their body so fast the bike wants to turn. They're not ready to turn yet. They're just bouncing around way too fast moving. I see this a lot. Full body position, but they're going at such a slow pace and they're so erratic, bouncing around. You can see the bike wiggle and suspension jack up. And they're jacking up their line. They're doing everything in the world to try to get their knee down. But everything else is messed up. Their lines are messed up. Their throttle control is jacked up. Their vision, the timing of doing all this stuff, braking. So they're focusing on the wrong thing. They're like, man, I got to get my knee down. I got to get the picture. I got to do body position. But they're lacking everything else. So the four fundamental things you need for Twisties are vision, throttle control, brake control, and counter steering. Body position is a tool, but it doesn't mean you need it for every turn. And at the slow pace we're going right now, that tool is not needed whatsoever. But just look how uncomfortable and look how much energy I'm using. Look how jacked up the bike is. Just suspension's going crazy. My line's messed up. And I've seen people literally do exactly what I'm doing right now. They're just moving so fast. And they're not just playing around, like just being silly like what I'm doing. They're like serious. Like they actually think this is what you're supposed to be doing. It's messed up. No need for this whatsoever. Look at that. Line jacked up, going over the yellow line. That's because of vision issue. Just everything in the world to try to look cool, but they actually don't know how to ride. This rider, they just tilt their head. And man, when I was going through and doing this, this was the most difficult and weirdest thing, because whenever you go through a corner, you want to try to keep your eyes as parallel to the ground as possible, no matter how far you lean. But when turning your head like this, your sense of balance gets jacked up, and man, this was awkward as crap. But look how weird it is. It was bizarre. Do not do this. No matter how far you lean over, try to keep your eyes parallel with the horizon. This one, I see a lot. It's not as obvious, but literally my chin is touching the mirror, because I hear people say, kiss the mirror. Going forward and trying to put your upper body on the mirror, again, this is a very, very slow pace. But if you're going to use the body position tool, you just want to go side to side, east and west. But going forward with your body like this, and my actual chin, my helmet is on the mirror, there's no point. It limits my vision. It doesn't do anything for the lean angle of the bike. It's a complete waste of energy. So moving your body so forward like that there's no need. So this is what you want to do. If you're going to use body position, imagine there's a piece of plexiglass right at your gas tank and it goes up 3 feet. right? You can't go forward because your helmet would hit it. If you're going to use the body position tool, just go left or right, sideways, not forward. Forward's irrelevant. It doesn't do anything. If that's what you're comfortable with, go for it. However, it's not going to do anything beneficial. It's not helping the lean angle, which is one of the main reasons for body position in the first place. Just side to side. You don't have to move your body forward like what I'm doing in this video to try to actually get my helmet to the mirror. You gotta kiss the mirror. No, that's ridiculous. That should not be taught. It doesn't make any sense. This next one I see all the time. Look at this. Laying down on the gas tank. Like my chest is on the tank. My chin is, no kidding, on the gas tank. So I could barely see what's going on in front of me. I'm extremely uncomfortable. And I've seen people do all these things I've been mentioning, and they're serious about it. And they're even talking to their other buddies about, man, you see my body position? I was looking good. Look, I'm fully tucked in, bro. Get that aerodynamics. But they're going 30 through a turn. I've seen people do this, but it's very, very awkward. It's a complete waste of energy. It's not comfortable. It's limiting your vision, reducing your ability to do everything. It's not a good thing. You don't have to lay on top of the gas tank. You're not at the racetrack. The only reason why this is relevant, you're at the racetrack going as fast as possible in a straight line, and you're trying to reduce as much wind drag as possible. But doing anything like this on the street is completely unnecessary. Last but not least, what I see in the Twisties every now and then, the leg dangle. Like you're on a track breaking the lap record pace and you need that extra limb out there to lower the center of gravity and to get more wind resistance, but you're doing this on the street. What other crazy things have you seen? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, everyone.